Here are some examples of stitch markers that I've already made. For these stitch markers that are for counting stitches or rows, I used a cloud shaped punch. For these round ones, I used a circle punch that was maybe 1 3/4 inches. For these that aren't quite circular, they're a little oval, I used a jar lid and traced around it and cut. And this one, I just used a rectangular shape that I rounded the edges for. So you can see that there is a lot of ways that you can do this. You don't need a lot of materials. You don't need fancy punches. You can just use scissors. And in order to create most of these, I just used simple colored pencils. Yeah, so very easy to do. And then after coloring, I just used my trusty hole punch to make the circle to put the actual stitch marker in, and it's so easy. Okay, so you're gonna need some shrinky-dink paper, and this is just ordered off of Amazon. One side is really shiny and one side is matte. You want to make sure that you draw or print your design on the matte side. Okay, so if you want it to be to show through on the shiny side and you're doing words or numbers, you'd have to write them backwards. I am not that fancy. I did not write them backwards. So you can see the shiny side of my clouds is like this, but the matte side shows the actual number there. And the same on this one, the matte side. You can see the Bliss this. There you go. So keep that in mind if you're picky about that. But these little papers, shrinky-dink papers, so easy to do. I've got my stack of cut out shapes. If you're going to cut out by hand, then you could probably draw your design first and then cut it out. Since I was using punches, I cut those first and then drew on them with the colored pencils. I also tried permanent markers with this. I tried Fabric Fun. I've tried ink, and everything has worked and has stayed. So you have a lot of options to try out, and you can probably use stuff that you mostly already have at home. So I have here the shrinky-dink paper that I've already punched and drawn on with my colored pencils, and I just was going for like a flower type shape. So you can see what it looks like. This one you can barely see, I used pink. And then I'll punch the hole in it. I'll save you from doing that on camera since it'll be kind of loud. And then I will bake these in the oven for it's been about 2 to 3 minutes that it's been taking. I just wait until it goes back to completely circular shaped, and then I just take a dish towel and press on them, or a hot pad, press on them afterwards so that they are as flat as possible. So let me go bake these and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. So the last step is just to attach the stitch markers. So easy peasy. Just stick those in, and now they are ready to gift or to use in your projects. Yay. I think that this would be a great activity for a group. Yes, I did do this activity with a group of my crochet friends at our crochet getaway last summer. Oh, hello. And it was really fun and very engaging, and everybody had fun and interesting stitch marker ideas. It was a great activity for us to do together. Yeah, this is also a great activity for kids. You do not have to make stitch markers. You can make all kinds of fun little things. You can make magnets that would be great gifts for their friends or grandparents or other family members. So there's a lot that you can do with this. I got all of my supplies on Amazon, and I'll be sure and link them. And it is easy, it's fun, it's a quick craft, but you can also spend a lot of time on it just because it's really engaging and there are so many possibilities. So have fun with this one.